Expiation by E.F. Benson. Philip Stewart and I, unattached and middle-aged persons, had, for the last 4 or 5 years, been accustomed to spend a month or 6 weeks together in the summer, taking a furnished house in some part of the country, which, by an absence of attractive pursuits, was not likely to be overrun by gregarious holiday-makers. When, as the season for getting out of London draws near, we scan the advertisement columns, which set forth the charms and the cheapness of residences to be let for August, and see the mention of tennis clubs and esplanades and admirable golf links within a stone's throw of the proposed front door, our offended and disgusted eyes instantly wander to the next item. For the point of a holiday, according to our private heresy, is not to be entertained and occupied and jostled by glad crowds, but to have nothing to do, and no temptation which might lead to any unseasonable activity. London has held employments and diversion enough. We want to be without both. But vicinity to the sea is desirable, because it is easier to do nothing by the sea than anywhere else, and because bathing and basking on the shore cannot be considered an employment, but only an apotheosis of loafing. A garden is also a requisite, for that tranquilizes any fidgety notion of going for a walk. In pursuance of this sensible policy, we had this year taken a house on the south coast of Cornwall, for a relaxing climate conduces to laziness. It was too far off for us to make any personal inspection of it, but a perusal of the modestly worded advertisement carried conviction. It was close to the sea. The village, Polwithy, outside which it was situated, was remote, and, as far as we knew, unknown. It had a garden, and there was attached to it a cook-housekeeper, which made for simplification. No mention of golf links or attractive resorts in the neighbourhood defiled the bald and terse specification. And though there was a tennis court in the garden, there was no clause that bound the tenants to use it. The owner was a Mrs. Hearn, who had been living abroad, and our business was transacted with a house agent in Falmouth. To make our household complete, Philip sent down a parlour-maid and I a housemaid, and after leaving them a day in which to settle in, we followed. There was a 6-mile drive from the station, across high uplands, and at the end, a long, steady descent into a narrow valley, cloven between the hills, that grew ever more luxuriant in verdure as we descended. Great trees of fuchsia.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?